And there we go. The final book of the game.
Dumbledore smiled.
Book of the
What happened
wait,
in the
never mind.
dungeons between yourself and Professor Quirrell is a complete secret.
I love this bit where he goes, so naturally, the whole school knows. So true. So true.
It is.
It's like
Seriously.
Dumbledore is basically the guy who gives wisdom. So he said, death is but the next greatest adventure, which I totally has taken on as my life philosophy.
I just think that Dumbledore's the biggest gossip ever.
To be honest, I can see why Harry finds Dumbledore attractive.
Harry made his way down to the end of the feast.
I don't-
Oh, I'm so terrified there.
The great hall was decked out in
Harry
green
made his
and
way down
silver.
to the end of your feast
The
alone
servants
that night.
still the house cup.
Green and
When Harry entered,
looks like we didn't manage.
sudden
Bum.
hush. He took a seat between Ron and Hermione,
Looks
trying
like we
to
didn't
ignore
manage to win the
stares of other students.
Quidditch Cup. So it looks like we didn't win the House Cup, did we?
The House Cup, announced Dumbledore, is awarded to the team with the most house points. At the moment, that would seem to be Slytherin. A storm of cheering
Sickening.
and stamping
Sickening.
broke out
Stamp.
from the
Look at the guy in the front.
However,
My eyebrows are
in
triangular.
recognition of Mr.
And
Harry
then the guy at the
Potter's
very
pure
side.
nerve and
My
outstanding
face
courage,
is naturally
I
huge.
award
My
Gryffindor
face was elongated by
60
ears.
points.
And nose.
Harry's table
And Harry's just like,
erupted
yeah,
with
guys,
cheers and
I
applause.
I kind of dreamt the
additional
entire thing
points
when I
won
took
the
too much
House
acid
Cup
this morning.
for
Leave me alone.
Gryffindor.
So, oh my
It's
god,
the
that's such a
best
horrible
memory
picture.
of Harry's life.
Harry
What
winning
does Ginny
Quidditch.
Better than winning at Quidditch,
Where's Ginny in this?
Christmas,
Ginny's
or
She's not-
below.
going out
She's
Mountain
out of
Dew.
height.
He would never,
She's not even started
ever
yet.
forget
I'm pretty sure she
tonight.
has. She's just...
She doesn't start till second year.
True. She just appears there and is slowly... Yeah, we know why he's blushing. So yeah, I had to speed this credit section up because, believe it or not, it's about 10 minutes in length.
But we don't have time for that.
No, we just didn't have time for that. So I'm going to ask you what your opinions of the game are as a whole, like, and just kind of giving it a score. So if you want to do that.
Because, you know, we've just kind of ripped it apart, this whole thing.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think it deserves? What's your opinion on the game?
What's your favourite aspect of the game?
Well, what's yours?
Music? Story? Or if you're really, really strange, graphics.
What gameplay? Well, what did you find out, Heather? What was the
Well, of course, you know, I'm a fan of the music. I have absolutely ripped it out of the graphics. But in general, it's just a classic childhood favourite.
Yeah.
Along with Spyro.
Out of 10?
It's- Sorry?
Out of 10?
I'd probably have to go for a 6, 7.
Yeah. I think while it was a good game and the graphics for the time were pretty good, it suffered
Yeah.
from the traditional traditional polygon missing syndrome that every PS1 game at that time.
Because if you think about it, what was it? It was just the beginning of the noughties, wasn't it, when it came out?
Yeah, so we were quite back in graphics, but I have to say though, I was pleasantly surprised with the graphics going back to it. It wasn't absolutely awful, but it wasn't great. The music, especially this bit of music which plays on the credit scene, is just fantastic. I would
Especially for a game being back at this time, because, well, as you know, it's not really like the most advanced piece, especially since they were just starting out.
No, and it's interestingly enough, it is a recording. So it's one of the first few games which actually features a pre-recorded orchestral piece of music, I think. So yeah, I also enjoyed the gameplay. While it was sluggish and slow at various different points, it was simple and kept you entertained for a certain amount of time. So
Plus the puzzles, they did make sure that they were tricky enough to keep you in them. Like,
that's one thing that
keep you
really
thinking.
annoyed me, though. Was the fact that the puzzles went from being super easy to actually impossible. That was one of the things which I didn't like.
So, in general, it is, at the end of the day, it is, in my opinion, and I think in yours, if I'm right, it is quite a good game.
It's an okay game, mainly okay because of the nostalgic value. I wouldn't go and play it again if I'd never played it before, but I think it was brilliant.
Sorry.
It was brilliant they actually went back and got the actors from UK to do it. To actually, you know, they went into a school and found some child voice actors to voice the game, and I applaud them for that because
Instead
that
of
is
just
Yeah, that's putting more effort in.
No offense to any American viewers, instead of just going straight over there, because it is it is set in Britain, so if you know what I mean. There is certain games where it's meant to be set in the UK, and then along comes these American people. You're like, hang on 1 second. But as a matter of fact, speaking of American actors in like non-American films, in what was it, The Phantom of the Opera, most of the cast was actually American. No, sorry, no. Only two members of the cast were American, but you cannot tell because they do fantastic accents.
Yeah, that's true. Well, there's Jeremy Soule, our sound man. I think I can't remember his score in the next 2 games, but he definitely does the next 2 games on his thing, and his official soundtrack's released if you want to download it. Don't know where.
From somewhere.
Yeah, I got it recently.
Search!
I had to search for about 3-4 hours before I stumbled upon it, which was rather annoying. But yeah, I just think this scene drags on too much, the ending scene. I know there's a lot of people to sort of thank, but they actually make sure you can read all the names individually. And I remember when I first completed this game as a kid, we were just going out, and I didn't realise the scene took a whole 10 minutes. So it's a bit of a shame that, but
well, plus it's just the same scene over and over again.
Yeah, they didn't do much. I mean, while the scene looks good, there are no jaggies in this. There are no dodgy pixels that are missing. It's a very well rendered scene, but that's because nothing's going on.
Well, if you watch the camera there, it's
yeah,
a bit...
just a tiny bit, and it's also in a very, very neutral aspect ratio and odd format, which is how this game kind of looks in places.
Plus the music fits in just nicely.
I love the little motive you hear there. The bit of the flute as well.
I don't even know if I'm in time with this.
I just found the game to be a pleasantly enjoyable experience. Bar, if you can look past the obvious things, I'd say I rate it a 6. 7 would be too good for it. A 6 is good because it's
6.5, I'd say then.
Because it's more. I'd more play it now because of nostalgia value, but I wouldn't play it again. I'd say it was enjoyable to play it once, but that's that. It's very very linear in a way. There's the voice actor agent, another tongue. So it was actually done by quite a few people in Britain, which is nice. David Cocker.
Any Scottish people?
Chris Crosby? No. There probably wasn't, because there wasn't any Scottish accent in the game, and we wouldn't be able to tell from their name that they're Scottish.
Voice talent.
Yeah, that's the laughable thing, isn't it? Is there
Look at them, Robinsons?
Yeah, they honestly did use a lot of people. I'm surprised. And there's special thanks for people basically who didn't do much, but they need to put in for legal reasons.
Where's the thanks for J.K. Rowling?
That's a good point. Based on a novel by J.K. Rowling. I don't think they say that.
Ooh.
There's a lot of people that they especially thank as well. Well, I think what we'd like to say is thanks for watching this LP. Oh, there we go. Special thanks to J.K. Rowling. Interesting.
Yes, thank you, people. Thank you for keeping us going on this.
So we really sincerely hope you enjoyed it, and we all hope you hate Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment as well. Rather important point of this, for ruining the later films. But yeah, the scene goes on for another 2 minutes though.
Is this with it sped up as well?
Yeah, it's sped up by about a fifth.
Is there going to be any interesting videos after this?
I think the only thing I've got planned. Oh, that's it. It's ending. Oh, so yes. What's coming after this? You'll see in a small video update. It'll be Slytherin. It'll be Slytherin because I've got more points. That's bollocks. This is rigged. This is rigged. I'm talking to whoever magically does these cups.
Ravenclaw.
No, well, they're definitely not going to win.
They are so not going to win.
Going to win.
Hufflepuff.
Ouch.
Slytherin.
It was 35. What happened?
Gryffindor.
Yes!
Gryffindor are in the lead on house points.
And that's the way to end the series, with winning the House Cup.
That's what I was talking about. What is that?
Well, I guess we'll see. We'll never answer the question. This is goodbye from Golden IDS and goodbye from...
HeatherZMOE.
See you then. Or never. Ever.